Alright, and welcome to another exciting random Status Quo song review. We're at episode 58, and this week our number generator has given us song number 44. So, back in the early days, and where it probably starts for a lot of people, the Dog of Two Head album. Certainly it's the first album they include on the back of other albums, as in from the Makers of series. You see it on that one, the Dog of Two Head there. And song 44 is Someone's Learning. Yes, a bit of a behemoth of a track. Although it starts with quite a little gentle guitar piece, quite light and kind of airy. It kind of reminds me of the intro to Softer Ride. Or I suppose if this came first, maybe the intro to Softer Ride reminds me of Someone's Learning. Then after about 20 seconds of that, the full band kick in with a nice heavy rocking tune, which is written by Alan Lancaster, though it is sung by Francis or Mike Rossi, as he's credited to on the Dog album. It's a little bit strange because it is one of the real heavy kind of low rocking tracks. So I wonder if it might have been better with Lancaster's more kind of rough, rocky singing style. You'd assume when they're recording, if Lancaster brings in a song, he starts off singing and shows it to them, and then maybe they say, actually, this voice would suit better, or that voice. But I don't know. But for whatever reason they went with Rossi. I think it's quite a contrast. He's singing quite high, Rossi, so it's quite high vocal, and then the track is quite a low, down and dirty song. So it's a bit of a contrast. So, yeah, I wonder if it maybe would have suited Lancaster better. But anyway, Rossi is singing it. So yeah, there's definite dynamics at play in the song. Obviously, as I said, there's that little kind of light intro, which doesn't really give an indication of what's to come until the whole band blasts in, and then they're off and running. But it's this slower, heavy number. It's not too up tempo, so really rocking out. And then after the second chorus, it's a nice drum fill, and then there's a bit of a build up with kind of a dual guitar as they work their way towards Rossi's solo. I don't know if it's his best solo in the world. It is a good guitar workout. I think maybe the sound of the lead guitar is a little bit shrill, so that's maybe slightly off-putting on it, making me think it's not his greatest ever solo. But yeah, he certainly takes you off on a ride. And then for the dynamics of the band, they kind of bring it all back down to just the one guitar, and then to an eventual stop, and then again you get that the nice little mellowy intro bit before they're back into the song proper. And it's a real workout. You can see where they're going with this. You can see that in a couple of years after this, you get obviously 4,500 times, which is obviously a bit more refined and, well, twice as long. This is 7 odd minutes, so but you can see them working towards those big rock workouts where they're just, and as Rick would always say, in their magic circle, sitting around getting off on each other as they ebb and flow and build these songs. So it's a real, quite impressive number. So yeah, obviously, I think it would have been a real kind of centerpiece of the live set back then, when they were just really breaking through with the Status Quo sound that we know and love. The version of it I know I have a copy of from the box set live at the BBC, and I don't know obviously if it's a full gig, but disc 3 starts with Junior's Whaler, followed by Someone's Learning. So quite early on in the show, but yes, what a number that would have been live. Interestingly, if you get the 1982 deluxe edition, it's got the rehearsal tapes on it, which must have had Pete Kircher drumming, and Someone's Learning. It's only a couple of minutes worth that's on there, so I don't know if they were thinking of reintroducing it in the early 80s, but as far as I know, it was, I guess, supplanted by all the stuff that came on Pile Driver and Hello and such. But yeah, very kind of early hard rocking workout from the band. I've been umming and ahhing of whether to put it in my essential or excellent category. I just don't know. For me, it's completely essential because it's not a song I put on a hell of a lot. I always enjoy it when I do, but it's, to me, that it's been surpassed by 4,500 times and Slow Train and that kind of stuff. It's kind of like an early and not quite as good version of that style of song, so for that reason it's not essential. But although I love it, the song Burning Bridges is in my excellent category. And kind of think, can Someone's Learning and Burning Bridges be classed in the same category? I kind of feel this one should be viewed as better, but I can't quite squeeze it in essential for me, so I'm just going to put it into my excellent category. And you can hit the dislike button and shout comments at me if you wish over that, but I think it's a really good track. It's just not absolutely amazing for me. But yes, that's Someone's Learning from the Dog of Two Head album. So yeah, that was episode 58 of my random Status Quo song review. And as always, hopefully I'll be back next week. And at which point it should be episode 59. Thanks for watching.